Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the extraordinary general meeting of Venice Hill Resort Living, Tower 5 Management Corporation. My name is Adrian, and I will be your facilitator for today. All right, let's go through Agenda 1, which is the quorum. All right, Section 15 of the second schedule of the Strata Management Act 2013, Act 757 states that one half of the proprietors entitled to vote present, either in person or by proxy, shall constitute a quorum at the general meeting. And to call the meeting to order and establish a quorum, if within half an hour after the appointed time a quorum is not present, those eligible proprietors who are present and entitled to vote shall constitute a quorum. All right, we have 605 eligible proprietors, and to establish a quorum, we needed 303 to be present to start the meeting at 2 p.m. However, at 2 p.m. just now, we only have 157 present, and as of now, 2:30 p.m., we have 179 present, and this will constitute a quorum for today. All right, you are here today because you're the rightful owner or appointed proxy, and you would like to be elected as a committee member, and you wish to cast your votes for the election of committee members, and you have paid your charges promptly. Ladies and gentlemen, please wear your mask up to the nose, up. We have to follow SOPs here. Please cover your nose, like what I'm doing here. Please do not remove your mask. All right, thank you. All right, the proper meeting conduct for today. Please raise your hand when you wish to speak. Please only ask questions related to the agenda. Please identify yourself by mentioning your name and unit number. And voting is by show of hands unless a poll is asked for. All right, the manner of deciding matters for today's EGM. Section 17 of the second schedule of the Strata Management Act 2013, Act 757 states that any matter that requires... All right, let's go through the manner of deciding matters again. All right, Section 17 of the second schedule of the Strata Management Act 2013 states that any matter that requires a decision at the general meeting shall be decided on a show of hands unless a poll is demanded by a proprietor or his proxy. The proprietor or his proxy demanding the poll may withdraw such a demand. In the case of an equality of votes, whether on a show of hands or a poll, the presiding chairman shall be entitled to a casting vote. All right, let's run through the agenda for today. All right, the quorum is the first agenda which we have established. The second agenda for today is to elect a presiding chairman for the meeting. Number 3 is an insertion of a new motion submitted by Tan Yok Ling of Unit B8/J/21-5 on 26 April 2021. That was before the last AGM that we had. And to determine the number of members for the formation of the new committee for the term 2021 and 2022, and the election of new committee members. All right, without further ado, let's move on to agenda number 2, which is to elect a chairman to preside over the meeting. All right? Section 16 of the second schedule of Strata Management Act 2013, Act 757 states that every general meeting shall be presided over by chairman, who shall be elected by those proprietors present who are entitled to vote from among the proprietors, and the chairman shall preside over such meeting until its conclusion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a nomination for the presiding chairman for today's EGM? Yes, sir.
Testing, okay. My name is Vinod, B7J192. I hereby nominate Mr. Ravi Shankar.
Sorry, sir, can you repeat, please?
B7J192. 192, yes. I'd like to nominate Mr. Ravi Shankar.
Ananda, C2 F920. Now, before we actually proceed with this, can I just ask?
Yes.
And I hope this is recorded accordingly.
Yeah.
Now, we have 2 tribunal cases ongoing. Do something about this microphone. Now we have two tribunal cases pending at the tribunal over the last EGM, or over the last AGM. Can this EGM go on? And if it can we have it recorded that it can go on? Because the two tribunal cases are about the last AGM, and that has not been disposed as yet. So what happens if, in that case, in that tribunal, the members who are elected are requested to come back and take office? Does these members who are voted today still carry on in office, or does the tribunal case overrule it? Can we have a decision on this before we actually carry on with this meeting for today?
My name is PH. Currently, the two tribunal cases have not been fully concluded. So as far as we are concerned, we are complying to the instructions from COB to carry out this EGM, to nominate the new council members. Now, as far as the status of the previous council members, I think the COB letters has clearly stated that it is declared null and void. So as far as we are concerned, we are just carrying out the mandate or instructions given by COB as of now.
Thank you, VH. But if you realize, the letter signed by the individual representing COB himself is not even the person who's supposed to be signing it. Now, my question here is, it is very clear. Now, we have to make a ruling here whether or not this EGM can proceed, because the person who actually is giving the instruction to carry on with this as well is not even supposed to be giving any instruction. Because if you look at the letter that he signed, he is not COB, I mean, he's not...
Okay, Mr. Anand, just to answer you, if, for example, if this EGM proceed and all the members has been duly elected, and once the tribunal hearing proceeded and declared that the previous committee is taking office, then we have to just follow the tribunal proceedings. But the thing is this, we have to comply with COB's instruction to carry out this EGM.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
And I hope it is recorded
This is
accordingly.
recorded.
All right, thank you.
Let me repeat, we are complying with COB instructions.
Thank you so
as of
much.
now. Yes.
All right, there's a proposal for Ravi Shankar. Is there a seconder? Can we have a seconder for Mr. Ravi Shankar?
I am Mr. Vignesh of Tower 9.
Yeah, can you give us a unit number, please?
B9/A2/25-9.
Slash A2. A2 slash?
No, A2/25-9.
25-9. You're the seconder for Mr. Ravi Shankar?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Do we have any other nominations for presiding chairman?
My name is Sam Lim. I am representing owner for C2/E/13A-12. C2
See,
-E, England, /13A, A for elephant, A for apple, sorry, -12.
who would you like to nominate?
I would like to nominate Mr. Sia Kok Boon.
Sarah Cockburn. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can we have a seconder for that? For Mr. Sia Cockburn? Yes, sir?
My name is Lucas. My unit is B9 D1 13A2. 13A-2.
13A-2. Thank you very much. So any other nominations for today?
Nanda again, C2F920, I propose nomination close.
There is someone or close? All right. Nominations closed.
I seconded.
Mr. Nanda, what's your unit number again? C2F920. Seconder for nominations closed, then we shall proceed for voting.
Chong Beng. Seconded. B249.
Who was that?
Chong Beng here.
Ah, okay. All right. So, team, are you ready to count the votes? All right. Those that are for Ravi Shankar to become the presiding chairman for today's EGM, can I have a show of hands, please? Please keep your hands raised while our team counts the votes.
Ravi, yeah?
Sorry? E.T. E.T. Yeah, thank you very much. Bawa belum ah? All right. Those for Mrs. Yah Kok Boon as the presiding chairman for today's EGM. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your mask on. Up to your nose, please. Team, do we have the numbers? Seven. 82. For this floor. Downstairs? Okay, thank you. 82.
Bring the whiteboard nearer. Bawa dekat sikit whiteboard. Okay.
Okay, we have the results for today's presiding chairman for this EGM. Mr. Ravi Shankar is elected as the presiding chairman for today with 128 votes, and Sia Kong Boon with 113 votes for today. Mr. Ravi Shankar, would you like to say a few words?
I'll keep it short and sweet, okay? Let's have a clean election and all of us can go back home without spending too much unnecessary time here, okay? Okay, for the record, because I don't want any dispute in future file in COB that some things were not done properly, okay? Let me ask, who is the facilitator for this meeting?
Yeah, my name is Adrian, I'm from Transpec. I'm the facilitator for today's EGM.
Who is the scribe?
Sorry?
Who is the scribe?
Scribe?
Keep taking down.
All right, this is,
secretary.
the whole meeting is actually recorded, so we will take the minutes from there.
Okay, that means the video, the whole session will be totally video
Correct.
recorded, huh? Okay. How much time have you allocated for this?
All right, under phase 4, there is no time limit for any AGMs, but after the votes have casted for our last agenda, which is the election of committee members, the police have advised you to go home. And the presiding chairman will stay for the entire EGM, and we will announce the votes later.
Okay, very good. Which means sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, BH.
Apologies. The police have advised all voters, once you cast your vote, you make way to your home, because we have a group of people outside.
Yes.
They are waiting to come in to cast their votes. Because the capacity has already reached up to the brim, we seek your cooperation, cast your votes, you leave for your home, let the people outside to come in, register and cast their votes. They cannot come in, but they are eager to cast their votes,
Correct.
and I want them to cast their votes, correct?
So in other words, let me add to what Mr. Bihe said. Once you have cast your vote, please exit the hall so that the others can come in and also vote. Okay? Do we have quorum?
All right. As per the quorum agenda that I shared earlier, all right, in regards to quorum, this is the part of the Act. One half of the proprietors entitled to vote present, either in person or by proxy, shall constitute a quorum at the general meeting. Of course, at 2 o'clock we didn't have a quorum, but it's all right. To establish a quorum and to start the meeting at 2 is 303 present, but obviously we do not have that number. But in the Act, it says that to call the meeting to order and establish a quorum, if within half an hour after the appointed time, a quorum is not present, those eligible proprietors who are present at 2:30 shall constitute the quorum.
Okay, thank you. Have you received the latest strata roll and sent the notices to all those in the strata roll?
We have received the strata roll within 3 months of this EGM, and all proprietors are notified via AR register post.
Who called for this EGM?
COB.
Okay. Did COB set the agenda for this EGM?
Yes, they did. We also included one motion. Basically, the agenda for today is only the election of committee members. But under the Act, under motion, there was a motion that was actually submitted by one of the owners. So we have to bring it up in this meeting, according to the Act.
Hello.
Okay.
Testing. Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I'm new here. I'm new to this election
Okay.
today, even though I stayed here for 13 years. Eh?
Please,
What mask?
Can you please keep your mask on?
Okay, thank you. What I want to ask is that, can you introduce yourself, because I do not know
Oh,
you,
okay.
or even Sia, because I think that's very fair. I am new, so I do not know. Thank you very much.
Thank you for asking that question.
Because, like you said, we want a good election, good people, without any corruption, transparent and everything, okay? Please introduce yourself. What can you do to conduct this meeting in a way that is very fair to everybody? Thank you.
Okay, my name is Ravi Shankar. Now, I cannot say what I plan to do because that will be campaigning. As the chairman of this EGM, I am supposed to manage this EGM in a transparent and fair manner. I cannot campaign and say what I plan to do, unfortunately, because as the chairman, you're not allowed to do that. Okay, my job now is to make sure that everybody here is allowed to vote, everybody's concerns are addressed, if they step up to the mic and ask any questions. If the questions are deemed appropriate, I will get the facilitator or myself to respond. But I can't say what I plan to do if I'm elected because I cannot do that as the EGM chairman. Okay, to be fair. Anyway, thank you for asking. Any other questions? Okay, since the COB has set the agenda, can you please tell us what the agenda COB has set?
Okay, I have gone through the agendas before. All right, the agenda for today, of course, the quorum is standard in every general meeting to elect a presiding chairman, which we have already done so, and the insertion of new motion, which I've already explained why we actually brought up this motion. And the mainly COB wants us to determine the number of members for today's, for the committee members and the election of new committee members.
Can you share us what is the motion submitted?
Okay, we will go through, or do you have any more questions?
Where am I supposed to sit? Or
Uh,
what is that? It's okay, I'll sit there.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, yes, sir.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
By all
I'm
means.
also new into this meeting, but I just want some clarification.
Go
And
ahead.
also, I think for Datuk Ravi's reputation, there are a lot of rumors going on in WhatsApps and a lot of things saying that basically Datuk Ravi is this, Datuk Ravi is that, and Datuk Ravi is not even a real Datuk. I think Datuk, hopefully, YB, I hope you can clarify yourself, saying that better use this opportunity to clarify who you are, make sure that, people who are voting, they know who they are voting for. Thank you.
Sir, can I have your
And I
name and
also
unit number,
propose-
please?
And I also propose that all the candidates, if they can, I think they should introduce themselves before we actually put in the vote. Otherwise, we don't even know who we are voting for. I think it's not.
That's an excellent suggestion. That's an excellent suggestion.
So
But-
start with Datuk Ravi. I hope Datuk Ravi can give us the,
have,
your,
have we
your,
reached
your
the stage where
credential
we
first.
can talk about
I
this?
think when we go to that agenda
Yeah.
for the nomination of committee members,
Yeah.
then we will ask them
Yeah,
to
okay, and this is
introduce themselves.
recorded. I hope this is
Yeah.
recorded.
So can I have your name and unit number,
I will
please?
do
Sam
that.
Lim.
For the record?
Yes.
Your name
Sam
and
Lim. I am representing CE, stroke E, E for elephant, 13A Apple, dash 12.
What's his name?
Okay. Your name, please? Your
Sam
proxy,
Lim.
is it?
Yes, I'm proxy.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
What's your name again?
Sam Lim.
Sam, okay. Can I speak? Sam, that's an excellent suggestion. I will respond to your question and also allow the other members of others who are candidates to respond to your question. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Ananda.
Ananda, C2F920. Now, I think this is election time. Whatever that has been spread on WhatsApp or rumor mongering should not be brought into this hall. We are here to have an election and go back. I think what Sam has suggested, that each, or even our gentleman has suggested, that each candidate must come up and introduce themselves, I think that's a good suggestion. But whether or not a datorship is fake or not, you and I cannot
No, I
prove
will
that,
answer.
and I don't think that is really necessary at this
will
forum.
answer. I will
I think
answer.
that's not the forum for going on with this sort of
but Ananda, I will
bickering.
answer.
Thanks.
I have nothing to hide. I will answer Mr. Sam's question.
Yeah, I think we should stick to the agenda for
Yeah.
today.
We will.
All right.
Anything else? Shall we continue? Anybody? Any other questions, anyone? Okay. Since there's no questions, go ahead, Adrian.
All right, we will move on to the motion that was received. All right, the exact motion is actually displayed on the screen right now. This was actually submitted by Tan Yok Ling of Unit B 8/J/21-5 on 26 April 2021. That was before our last AGM. So under the Act, we are supposed to table this out in this EGM, the next general meeting. All right, the motion says, all candidates vying to serve in Venice Hill Management Committee must reside in Venice Hill, slash not rented, bracket, the parcel to tenant. Okay, we have to reject this motion because it's actually ultra virus to the Act. The Act actually states that paragraph 7 of the second schedule of Act 757 states that a person shall not be eligible for election as a member of a management committee of a management corporation unless he is an individual of at least 21 years of age and who is a proprietor or co-proprietor of parcel and the rest. So it doesn't state that if you do not stay here, you cannot be elected as a committee member. That is ultra virus to the Act. All right? So we will move on. All right. Okay, sorry, this is a wrong agenda number. It's supposed to be agenda. Can we just do a quick correction? All right, moving on. Agenda number 4, election of new committee members. To determine the number of members for formation of new committee for the term 2021 and 2022. We have to have a minimum of 3 members and a maximum of 14 committee members. Can we have a proposal from the floor? How many committee members you want to have in for the next committee?
Yes, Mr. Sam.
Do I have to repeat again?
Sorry?
Do I have to repeat again?
Yes, please, for the record.
Okay, my name is Sam Lim. I would like to propose for 9 members,
9 members.
and my unit number is C2-E 13A-12.
Correct? Okay, thank you very much. Can we have a seconder for that? 9 committee members?
Yeah, who's going to second, Mr. Sams? Okay.
Can we have your
Yeah.
We
We need your
number,
unit
please?
number.
C/2/1E. or
Your
C-
name again, please?
Khairul Anwar Sharif.
Jairul. Okay.
Khairul Anwar Sharif.
C2?
1E. Yes, sir?
Yes.
My proposal is we go for the maximum number,
14?
14, yes. Reason being, there must be a reason why you want to have a maximum number instead of the minimum. Now, Venice Hill is not a small place. You need many hands to work. And normally when you get committee members coming in, many don't actually even show up for meetings. So if you have a maximum number, you at least have a quorum at committee meetings. So my suggestion is that you go for the maximum number of 14. Thank you.
So which is how many maximum?
Your unit number again, please, sir? Mr. Ananda?
C2F920.
F920.
Who seconds his motion? Anybody?
All right. Do we have a seconder for 14 committee members? The quorum required is 7 for each meeting. Who?
No seconder.
Seconder?
Parmes seconder? No. Parmes comes to approach.
Hi, Parameswari from C2-1021G.
C2?
1021G.
931G, is it?
C2-1021G, Tower 6.
Okay.
All right. I second Mr. Ananda's proposal.
All right.
Seconder.
Okay, any other proposals from the floor? Number of committee members?
Did we capture anybody who seconded Sam's?
Sorry?
Did we capture who seconded Sam's? Got right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
My name is Helmi, B9 1811. I propose the number of candidates is 8.
8, huh?
Nine.
8.
Okay.
Okay, any seconders for 8? Number of committee members, 8.
Kita 9.
Any seconders
Anybody
for?
second Helmi's suggestion? Anybody? Anybody?
No seconders?
No seconders, huh? Okay, he's second.
Okay.
My name is Lai Jilong. My unit is C21123F. I'm seconder for the Hamid.
Sorry, your C2?
C211 and then 23F.
23F, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Any other proposals?
Any other proposals? Yeah. Any other proposals? So we have a proposal for 8 MC. Okay, go ahead, RC.
The mic there is not working.
That's not working, RC.
Can somebody pass?
Yeah, fix that, please.
I propose the nomination for the candidates close.
Okay.
Any seconder? Any seconder for RC's proposal?
Sorry, your RC.
Any seconder for RC's proposal? Any seconder for RC's proposal to close the nominations?
Yes, please, your name and you. Okay.
I seconded RC. Sia Kok Boon from C2 1516.
Okay.
Okay, so nominations are closed. Pursuant to Mr. Sia's request to have it closed. So, I mean, seconding RC's vote. So we close, huh? So shall we
Okay, so
go ahead and vote?
we have to go for votes. I'll vote for 9 committee members, 14 committee members, and 8 committee members. Those that commands the majority vote shall constitute the number of committee members here. So can we have a show of hands for 9 members, please?
Looks unanimous, but we have to go ahead and get it on record. Okay, good. Hallelujah. Finally, something almost every Venetian resident agrees.
Downstairs? Any news about downstairs? Do we have the numbers? Sorry, please bear with us. There's too many hands to count. There are too many. Do we have the numbers?
Can we put our hands down? Okay, everybody. Wow.
How much?
Betahan. How many? 142? Is it 142?
147.
147. Okay, up here is 147. Downstairs?
$147 plus
Okay, done deal, 58.
How come we have the votes for 14?
Yeah, why is there a vote for 14? Who voted for 14? You better ask, Sega, ask your guys downstairs. There should be, for 14, it should be empty now. We haven't voted yet. What's happening?
No. Since you're accounting, we just ask them to raise hand. So because we only have 3 personnel here, and all of the owners are looking at it.
Me.
Where?
I am May from Transpect.
Where are you?
Okay, can we have a vote for 14 committee members? 14?
We got poltergeist.
14? 0?
14. Okay, how many people want to vote for 14? 14 MC members.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Anybody else wants to vote for 14 MC members? Okay. we have
Okay.
3 up here. Downstairs?
Yeah, now they voted.
Downstairs? None. None.
Downstairs done
Okay,
already.
done. Okay, let's vote for 8 MC members, huh? Okay. Who would like to vote for
Show of hands for
8
eight.
MC members?
One.
He's the one who.
2. 1, 2.
Anybody else wants to vote for 8? Only one.
2 votes, sir.
Downstairs?
Downstairs, Neil.
0. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Looks like-
so, Mr. Presiding Chairman, would you like to announce the number of committee members?
Yeah. So it's based on the number of elections votes for 205. We will adopt the measure to have 9 MC members. Okay. Very good. Good, clean election.
Okay, we have received 21 nominations, and the total number of committee members have been determined to be only 9, correct? Yeah, so before I move on, are there any more nominations from the floor?
No, I think we close it, Lima. No more.
No,
already proposed to close, man.
No, that was the number of committee members. Now it's the... All right, no more nominations, sir?
First nomination closed.
Okay, RRC nominations closed.
You understand?
Seconder for nominations to be closed?
Adrian, 1 second. You understand, right? This Adrian is asking whether anybody wants to nominate anyone to be a candidate for the MC. Okay?
We have received 21 already.
So the 21
Yeah.
candidates.
So we have Ms. Arasi who proposed it to be closed. And any seconder,
Anybody
or
second?
would you like to propose any more?
Anybody wants to second RC's motion?
Sir, can I have your name and unit number, please? Yes.
Mic, is the mic working? Cannot hear.
Hello. I second RSC's proposal to
Okay,
close.
can you state your name and unit number?
Name and unit number, please.
Again.
Hello. Stephen Yap, C2 2120F.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Can we have the list? Okay, shall we give a chance for the nominees to introduce themselves according to the order on the screen? Can we have
Mr. Lim Jit Hao.
Mr. Lim Jit Hao
Can we have Mr. Lim Jit Hao come forward?
come to the front so that everybody...
Hello, good afternoon, everybody at Venice Hill. My name is Lim Jit Hao. I own B8J1812, and I would like to introduce myself. I'm actually a new blood here in Venice Hill, and like everybody in this attending today, I see a lot of potential in Venice Hill. I think that there is a lot of growth to be made, a lot of undervaluation, and I want to make all of this into a reality. So I hope you can vote for me. Just to make clear, I am new here, so I've never been a part of any previous MCs. And I would also like to suggest that any candidate who has previously been part of an existing MC, please state yourself so that everybody here knows who they are voting for. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lim. Who's the next? Sorry. Can you? Yeah, you are a candidate, right?
Sorry, can we go according to the...
Proxy, but no. She wants to ask a question.
Okay.
You want to question him? Okay.
This is I'm proxy for Chan Yok Moy, B2A811. I've been given these two. I don't know all these people, most of them. I like to know more than I'm new here, or I'm many years here. I like to know your competence, your experience that is relevant for being a committee member of a big place like this. So that will help me choose. Thank you.
So the following candidates who talk about themselves, please tell us your experience and candidates, okay? Mr. Lim, why don't you come forward?
Excuse me, I have a suggestion. We try to not make it too long. Maybe you can come up with one format. Who are you? Which unit you are? Then what your occupations? Why you want to candidate? I think this is a short format. Everyone saying the same thing so that we can get know about some information.
Agreed.
Not too long.
Agreed.
Too long. Thank you.
Yeah. Also talk about yourself. Don't talk about other people or other things. Do not, because we want this to be a very clean, very nice election. We all residents. After this election, we're going to see each other. We are still going to be working together. Come, Lim, tell us your experience as per this lady's request.
Okay, I just came back from Australia and I've been staying in Australia for the past 7 years. I am a double degree holder in both Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Economics, and I have a triple major in Accounting, Finance and Economics. So I hope to be a treasurer in the new MC. I've also worked 2 years in Australia under funds management and fund accounting, where we manage various portfolios in property, in stocks, in ETFs, in bonds. I've also worked with government bodies and property. I am not new to this, just letting everybody know.
Very good, Mr. Lim. Who's next?
Can we have Sally Pei?
Who's Sally? Okay.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sally Pei. I'm owner of B9 1911. So I am also new blood here in Venice Hill, but I see a lot of potential in Venice Hill. Venice Hill will be my home. It's already my home. So I hope that I'm young. I have a biomedical science background, but I am very interested in property. Venice Hill is my second property, and like everybody else here, I believe that Venice Hill can grow further, it can be further improved, and I hope all of you can give me the chance to work for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sally. Who's next?
Can we have Tan Woon Hee?
Mr. Tan Woon Hee, please. Okay.
Hello, my name is Tan Woon Hee, 陈英基，我是在第五座的 Tower 5. I'm a bachelor of maths, diploma in management, also a maintenance engineer for oil and gas platform. I'm retired now, retired in Venice Hill. So I'm not very old in Venice Hill, but about 5 years. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tan.
Thank you. Can we have the next candidate, Mohammad Hairul Amri?
Yeah, Mohammad Hairul Amri.
Are you present
Can we have
today?
Mr. Mohammad Hairul Hairi here, please? Where is he? Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, my name is Muhammad Hairul. I'm from Tower 7, 20-5. So actually, on my side, I'm focusing, if let's say elected to MC, I'm focusing on restoration of Venice Hill, which is the past few years, I was at MC7 with my team. So mostly you have seen a few years. Okay, you can see a few years, for 2 or 3 years, there's a lot of restorations on Venice Hill. So hopefully, you guys can vote with me and my team. Together, we make Venice Hill become better. Thank you.
Can we have Mr. Chong Si Fat? Mr. Chong Si Fat, please. Mr. Chong Si Fat. Downstairs. He's downstairs. Should we let him come up?
Can we put
Or
the video downstairs?
can we ask him to come up? Or can they pass the mic to him downstairs?
Halo.
Okay.
Halo, apa kabar semua? Nama saya Chong Sifat. Saya adalah owner baru dari Tower 9, unit 21-3. Saya adalah owner baru terhadap unit tersebut dan saya harap boleh menanti sebagai seorang MC boleh menambah baik keadaan kemudahan bagi Venice Hill, terutamanya Tower 9. Sekian, terima kasih.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chong. Can we have Madam Tamil Arsi to introduce herself?
So people can see you.
Hi, my name is Tamil Arasi, also known as Arasi. I previous MC member, and my background is logistics and also management. And we have done a good job, so hopefully all of us will work together and vote for the candidates. Thank you.
Can we have Mr. Stephen Yap? Oh, wow. Stephen, okay.
My name is Stephen Yap. I'm from Tower 6, C2 2120F, and I was formerly from MC7. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have Mr. Lai Chi Lung? Is it Miss? Miss? Oh, Mr. Lai.
Hello everyone, I am Lai Jilong. I am stay at Tower 6, 1123F. I have been stay at Venice Hill is more than 15 years. Actually, it's a very disappointed on previous MC what they are doing because everything I saw is spoiled and then it's no any repair, no any maintenance until I become MC7. So I also is a MC7. So then during 2020, I'm sure every owner also will feel that a lot of facility there we are slowly to building up and then repair. So I hope you can see then your voice will voice to who people they will take care on our places. Thank you.
Thank you. Jonathan Lee Zing Yong. Can we have Jonathan? Okay.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I'm Jonathan Lee, and I'm a new owner here in Venice Hill. I've moved here because I have found work here. I'm originally from Penang. I'm a chef and a holder in Diploma in Culinary Arts. Venice Hill has interested me, whereas the potential that it has to be a higher market value for the houses here. So for becoming an MC, I'm hoping that we can improve together, make it transparent, so that everyone earns from this and it's no personal matter here.
Thank you. Can we have Husna Ahmad Tajuddin? Inche or I can't know, lady or can we have Husna Ahmad Tajuddin? Can we have Husna Ahmad Tajuddin, please? Is she downstairs? Can we have Husna? Okay, he's downstairs. Okay. Okay, not apparently not downstairs.
To remove the name from the list.
Okay, I think she's not here. Did she register?
Team, can you check the registration
Yeah,
whether
if she registered, then we have to consider her.
Never mind, we move on first. We move on first.
Can we go to the next one?
Yeah.
Can we have Encik Zulkifli bin Ismail? Encik Zulkifli bin Ismail? Encik Zulkifli bin Ismail. Downstairs? She's anybody by the name of Encik Zulkifli bin Ismail downstairs? No, not other. Okay. Has Encik Zulkifli registered? Can you please check? They did? Yes, sir. I can't hear you, sorry.
Don't present, do we still vote for them?
That's an excellent question. The problem is they could be absent because they are locked out, because the number of seating is already full. So we have to be fair to them, because if they came late and they couldn't come in, we probably have to vote for them. But please let Transpec confirm whether Encik Husna and Zulkifli are registered.
Sorry, what was the question?
No, whether we're going to vote for them if they're not here. But I said, are they registered? No.
Yeah.
If the nominee is not here, is his proxy here? If his proxy is not here, then he cannot be voted. Now we are checking, because if he's outside, he's outside. No, there are only 10 of them outside. Only 10.
That means there are 10 owners who want to vote but not allowed to come in because of the fact that it's full. There are only 10. Can we find out for sure that among these 10 is not Encik Zulkifli and Husna is not in that 10? This is important.
Both not here, not registered.
But they are registered?
Not registered.
Oh, then, okay. Both are not registered, right? We are confirmed, huh? Okay, let me repeat, huh? You have now confirmed that Husna Ahmad Tajuddin has not registered for the record, huh? Video me this, huh? So that I don't want any dispute later. That means Husna Ahmad Tajuddin has not registered and Encik Zulkifli bin Ismail did not register. Confirm, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So we cannot vote for them since they didn't register. Okay, that answers your question, sir? Okay. Can we go to Mr. Ananda Sundram Pillai?
Hi, my name is Ananda, a former MC member. Background is a bachelor's degree as well as an MBA. My other background is I used to be involved in resort management for a group of hotels and also human resource. I specialize in human resource, that's my background. My vision for this place is just like most of them who were here before this. This place has a lot of potential. If you look at this area that we live in, our property valuation for the size of the units that you have is very much below what it should be. And the vision is also, just like quite a few of them who were here earlier, is to reshape it and move on. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Ananda, thank you. Can we have Encik Muhammad Helmi Hafiz bin Zulkifli?
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Helmi Hafiz. I'm a former MC8 member. My background is in building services engineering and I'm working in construction industry for more than 10 years now. I'm hoping that we can serve this Venice Hill better and repair whatever is broken. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have Mr. Vinod Tainan Greg?
Hi everybody, good afternoon. My name is Vinod. I am actually a new owner. A little bit background. I used to live here 20 years back, and when I left, I told myself I would come back here. Here I am. I have a background, diploma in nursing. I am a state-registered nurse, and I'm currently attached to a multinational company. When I walk these grounds, I do not look at their defects. I do not look at the age. What I do look instead is the real potential that this place can come to. We want to make this back to where it was. Thank you.
Next is Mr. Eugene Danaraj. Mr. Eugene Danaraj. Okay, here.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eugene, Tower 6, 1616G. Now, I want to come into the MC because I believe that I can do something and improve this place at least by 30 to 40% within the next 1 year. Okay? I'm an ex-banker and also an ex-IT consultant. Thank you.
Can we have Mr. Vignesh? Mr. Vignesh, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vignesh Govindamohan. Some of you may know me as Vig Mohan. My background is in law and I am an IT professional. What I want for this place is the same as every one of us, to make it a better place for everyone to live, as well as increase its value. That's all I have to say. Thanks.
Next is me. Okay. My name is Ravi Shankar. I received my datorship 6 years ago from the Sultan of Perak's brother. Now, this has been a big controversy. So, Encik Hairul and Guna lodged many police reports against me, and the police did the investigation. My Watika, which is the document that is now with the police since June this year. So if I'm faking it or I'm a criminal, I should be in jail now instead of standing here in front of you. Okay? Let me get that straight. I run 2 companies. One company is involved in developing hospital information software. Another company is involved in building IT infrastructure for enterprises. Okay? These companies have been around for more than 20 years. Okay? I actually decided to retire and get involved in community service. So 6 years ago, I founded Gabungan Persatuan Zone 2, which has united 35 taman in this zone. All the changes that you see in Alam Jaya, the improvement in the road, improvement in the cleanliness in this whole zone was done by Gabungan Persatuan. We have residents from all over zone who are members. If we can unite 35 taman to work together with a common purpose, I don't see why we can't make 9 towers work together. The first thing we have to get... So in my 6 years of working for Gabungan as the chairman of Gabungan, I had to work with the member of parliament from different governments. Currently, we are working with the current government, but previous governments also we work. So we are political party agnostic. We are people who need the relevant parties. So we work with the member of parliament, our ADON, local assemblyman, our ahli majlis, with Kementerian Kesihatan, with Jabatan Pendidikan, and MPKJ. So I've had a lot of experience working with this. Even the issue on water, I've been working with Ais Langma because there are many residents having problems. So I bring to you a wealth of experience, a wealth of relationship with various government agencies and many political parties along with bureaucrats, okay? So that's what I bring. Now, why do I want to be an MC member? Actually, honestly, I bought this unit in order to allow my staff to stay there. But when I started coming here a lot, I realized this is a beautiful place. The air is so nice, the environment is so nice. But when you look at the building, it looks horrible. So we have to stop corruption. Okay, in the 2 months that I was an MC member, MC8 member, I started digging the files. Every day, people were lodging police reports to make sure that I cannot investigate. They didn't want me to go inside the MC room. I mean, they didn't want me to go inside the management office. They were doing everything possible to block me from investigating. Okay, so this clearly shows there are people who have vested interest in order to become MC members. Okay, I won't get into specifics, but I discovered a lot of nonsense happening in Venice Hill. Okay, so with my experience of having dealing with 35 Taman, I don't see why we cannot clean up Venice Hill and improve the place.
Can I ask you something? I thank you very much. I just, since I'm new here, I'm not new in Venice Hill. For 13 years I have stayed here. Two of my children bought also the house here. But as Mr. here say, they have right now, to be truthful to you, there are like two camps here.
Yeah.
And you are very much controversial, Mr. Ravi. Are you Mr. Ravi or are you Datuk Ravi? Can you answer that simple question? I'm just being very, very truthful to ask you, because if we elect someone which is very controversial, we have so many. There's a young guy here, and I'm not young, even though I look young, I'm not young.
Yeah, we are running out of time.
Years old. Yeah.
We're running out of time.
You also need to speak.
We are supposed to say and leave.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you the allowance to ask questions. I will answer your question.
Never mind. Can you be transparent? Are you Datuk Ravi? Or you talk about business, you talk about your political. The rest of the people, they don't talk about it. Okay.
Fine.
So you just explain.
Can I answer you?
Okay. Are you Datuk Ravi?
Can I answer you?
Successful business person or what? Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I'm Datuk Ravi.
Ladies and
I am
gentlemen,
Datuk Ravi.
last on, please.
If I'm not Datuk Ravi, wait. If I am not Datuk Ravi, I'll be in jail now because there have been many police reports that have been lodged against me since June this year. Okay, I'm still free standing here. So if that was right, then I should be in jail now.
Guys, can we take our time shorter? A lot of people are waiting outside. Can we just get to the point and move on, please?
Yeah, fine. I have no problem. It's your supporter who want to stir up controversy. Okay? So it's make it clear. I am Dr. Ravi. But I never use my doctorship to pull weight or pull strings or whatever. I use my relationship in order to get things done. Okay? So basically now, you all decide. You can call me Ravi or Dr. Ravi. I don't care. Okay? I don't care.
Okay, can we have the next candidate? Chin Choi Ching.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Chin Choi Ching. Actually, I bought into Venice Hill, I think more than 15 years ago. And one of my earliest investment, I'm an investor. And I never been in the MC before. And this time I want to stand in here because I want to stop corruption in Venice Hill. That's all. Thank you.
Next is who? Chun Yen Piao. Mr. Chung Yen Piao.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chung Yen Piao. Some people call me Piao or some people call me Bill, either way. I am a stockbroker with a local investment bank.
No, I'm not. I don't allow people shouting. No, to me, no shouting. No shouting. Can you please sit down? There's no shouting. You must raise your hand and ask a question. You must raise your hand. You don't shout. As what Mr. Aiden already said just now.
Can you please
Where
wear
is
your
your
mask,
mask?
please?
Where is your mask? No, I said if he's... Okay, Sasi. Okay, done. Can we continue? Bill, are you finished telling yourself? Go ahead. Please, if anybody has anything to say, raise your hands and you will be given a chance to speak. No need to shout in the background, okay?
Actually, okay, why I was an MC in MC6, and why I wanted to come in to become an MC in this term. Now, I wish the Venice Hill, we can break the accounts into 9. Now, there have been a lot of disputes, especially financially. So if we divide the 9 accounts into separate towers, let the respective tower decide what they want to do with their own money. This is what I try to make it for the Venice Hill. And the other thing, I would also like to relegate the power, say for example, car park management. Let respective towers, the residents, decide what they want to do with the car parks. Some towers, they have insufficient visitor car parks. Some towers, they have access. So we cannot draw a line across all the towers. Let the towers, residents to decide what they want to do with their common areas, car parks, or even their money. This is what I try to do it for the Venice Hill. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Piao. Can we have Chai Fa Mui? Madam Chai Fa Mui.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Chai Fa Mui. I'm the previous MC6 and MC8 treasurer. I come back, my aim is to do the account. I'm experienced in account. I want to make sure our Venice Hill account is done in proper and transparency. So that is my will. Thank you.
Can we have Mr. Chong Chong Beng? Mr. Chong Chong Beng.
Good afternoon, everybody. I was a pioneer in Venice Hill. I stayed in 1996, September 16. It has been 26 years here. My purpose of being MC is to make Venice Hill a good living place. Actually, our value of house is more than what we have now. But I was patched out as a treasurer in MC7 without any so-called letter. That is what everybody is discussing about. I do not know who is in the right, who is in the wrong, okay? So everybody know what is the answer, please. Thank you.
Okay, I think that's the lineup. Yeah, can we call all the candidates up here so that the facilitator will provide each of you a number?
Dim Jit Ho?
Yeah. Okay, stay here, yeah. Who's the next
Sally?
one?
Hey?
Sally, come. Sally?
The purpose of this
Oh, yeah,
lineup
they
is
need to see
to
how they're
enable
gonna see.
those downstairs to actually see who are the
The
candidates.
next one is Mr. Tan Woon Hee. You're welcome. Next one is Encik Hairul Amri bin Muhammad Rizwan. What's the next one? Cheong Sifat. Huh? Can Cheong Sifat get ready? Where's Hairul? Hairul's coming, yeah, okay. Where's Cheong Sifat? Let me pass him. Please.
For this edition, you need to do in batches because if you put 21 there up front,
Oh, social distancing. Okay.
Cheong. Yeah, I've got Cheong San. Fine. Yeah, you have a challenge. How are you going to capture all?
This downstairs.
Yeah, they can see. Number 6 is Tamil. RC, please. RC. Yeah.
Maybe you can just look at the camera with your number.
Wait, how come good? 7. Who's number 7? Who's number 7? Yes, okay. Who's number 8? Who knows number 8? Okay, here you go. Welcome. Who's number 9, please? Who's number 9, please? There you go. Who's number 10? Please come forward. Who's number 10? Oh, Husna. That's Husna, right? Okay. 11. Also in change carefully. So we will remove. Everybody note. 10 and 11 are removed. So please don't vote for 10 and 11. Okay. 12 is Mr. Who's number 12, please? Okay, here you go. Who's number 13, please? Who's number 14? Who's number 15? Who's number 15, please? Eugene? Where's Eugene? Can we have Mr. Eugene here, please?
I'm downstairs.
Okay, Eugene is downstairs. Everybody take note. Number 15 is Mr. Eugene. Okay, that's the gentleman who's standing there. Okay, I will leave this here. Who's number 16? Yeah, big guy. Jesse. Yeah. Number 17. Who's number 17? Oh, that's me. Okay. No. Who's number 18? Yeah. Okay. Who's number 19, please? Who's number 20? Who's number 20? Alice? You're 20? Okay. Who's number 21? Come stand here. Who's number, Chong Chemeng? 21. Wait, I've not gone to the camera yet. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Shall we begin voting? Okay, let me explain how to vote. I have someone who asked me a question. Now you have, can I?
This will not be used if no one calls for vote.
No. He wants to know what's the procedure to vote. That's all.
I know.
What
We
to
will
do?
explain later on.
Okay. They will explain. Okay, let the facilitator explain. Okay. Okay. There was a question by this lady, how to vote, what to do with the ballots. So I will let Mr. BH and Adrian explain.
At this point of time, we are going to vote by hand if no one calls for poll. All right? The slip you're holding here is a poll slip. This poll slip will only be used if someone calls the voting to be by poll. By poll means you have to cross and put in the boxes. But if no one calls for poll, we will vote by hand. All right? So we will wait. If no one calls for poll, we will vote by hand.
Wait, we can't hear you, RC. Okay.
I propose we vote by poll.
Okay. Anybody second RC's motion? No need?
You don't need a seconder. Anybody?
No need, Okay, so we poll.
Okay, so the
So
manner
which
of
means the
deciding
ballots are
matters for
valid.
today is by poll. Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
now
yes,
we'll
we will
explain
show.
how do you vote with the ballots that you have. Go ahead, Adrian.
Can I have a copy of, can I borrow the copy, the stack of polling slip? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you all have these polling slips with you. So it's marked candidate 1 to, I think, 21. All right, so we have all these boxes here from candidate 1 till candidate 21. All right, so please tick X for the candidate you wish to vote for. We will give you about 10 minutes to do it now first. Do it while you're seated, and then please come out. We will go by sequence, who to come out and put the votes into the boxes.
Okay, for clarity purposes, nominees, those who are nominees, vote first, followed by owners. Subsequently, after when you have voted, the nominees will stay, the voters can leave. All right? Because once you leave, the voters downstairs will come up. Because we want to minimize, we want to minimize contact. Anyhow, we need to have 4 witnesses. Can I have volunteers for 4 witnesses to count the votes later? Those who are witnesses are not supposed to be candidates, yeah?
Now we have to be very careful with the witnesses, because during the last EGM, which was held on 2nd May, people used the witness as a way to discredit the election. So the witnesses that come must never be seated at the table where it's counting and must not touch anything. They must not touch anything. They must be just observers. Okay? Yes, Sam. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I think the voting procedure, I still feel that it's not very clear. Okay? Not very clear. I think can we have a much clearer procedure? Example, if we are...
So everybody pay attention. This is a very important point that Mr. Sam raised. You put an X. Do not put a pass. Put an X.
Mr. Chairman?
Okay? Put an X.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
Dato', I worried is that what happened to those that you don't vote? Because we are given...
The mark there. Because last election was a tick. One second. Okay, to me now, okay.
We are given...
See, if on this paper, as long as you put a mark there, as long as either tick or X.
Okay, so if you are marking,
either tick or X.
If you are marking on candidate 1, we will put it in the
according to the boxes.
Boxes of number 1. Now,
correct.
Those that you are not voting for, the piece of paper, can you please don't throw and take it home?
Yes, correct.
Because I do not want this paper to lie around where somebody can just mark in the box.
Now, this is a very important thing that Sam has raised. Very important thing that Sam has raised.
Chairman, I think you have to reiterate this, please.
No, you made a very valid point, Sam. Now, remember this. Everybody, can I have your attention, please? Everybody, can I have your attention, please? Everybody, can I have your attention, please? Okay. Now, Sam raised a very good point. If you decide to vote for 9 candidates, the remaining ballots, do not simply throw it away. Take it back with you. Or throw it in a bin. Pass it to the committee or whatever. Do not just leave it on the table or the chair. Yes, you can also tear it. Remember, if you are going to vote for 9 candidates, which has been agreed by the floor, so the other ballots, tear it, so that there is no chance for any unintended thing from happening. Okay? Anything, Bish?
All right, the nominees, can you vote first?
Hold on. We have a request. We have a request from the 10 voters who are downstairs. They are not able to see the video at the swimming pool, and they are not up here. They want to vote, but they do not know who they are voting. So actually, we want to invite them up here to take a look at the candidates, but I think, I do not know how we can do this. You have 10 votes here.
Let me repeat what BA said. There are 10 people who want to vote, who were not allowed to enter because the seating is full. Now, they want to see who are the candidates. Do you all want to stand here for those 10 people to see? I'll leave it to the floor to decide. I'm okay either way. Come, any suggestions? Sam, where's Sam? Yeah, so I suggest, okay, let's do it this way. Can we get those 10 to come in? Yeah, okay, that's a good idea.
Mr.
Okay,
Chairman,
this
Mr.
is what
Chairman.
has been, one second, huh? This was suggested. Once you all have voted, please leave. Then we will allow the 10 voters to come up, and then the candidates can be here. So candidates, please do not leave. Candidates, please do not leave, okay? Okay,
Mr.
go
Chairman,
ahead, yeah.
just a quick question.
Yeah, here lah. Yeah. Here, here. Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, I just have a quick question.
Everybody, can you all please stay seated?
Can you please stay seated, please?
Everybody, please
We will
stay
go row
seated.
by row.
Everybody, please stay seated. Everybody, please stay seated. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I just come to my realization that
Speak louder, speak louder.
some of the ballots don't have the management office chop as well as the unit numbers. Is this a concern? Some of the ballots don't have the management office chop as well as the unit numbers. Is this a concern?
Oh, some of the forms don't have the management job.
I think most of them do not have the management job.
Some do and some don't.
Is that an issue? Is that an issue? Wow, this is...
All valid, huh? All right, thank you.
Mr. BH has confirmed as the facilitator that all ballots that are in your possession are valid. Okay? Are all valid. Any other questions? Yeah. Vote now. Okay, let's start voting. I would suggest all those in this row can proceed to vote.
The rest, please stay seated. This row
Yeah.
first, row first.
No, please, madam, can you sit down? Don't come.
Please stay seated. We need to maintain social distancing. Hello.
Okay, can you put back that? Yeah. Please practice social distancing. Huh? Don't get too close.
Please tear your ballots in advance.
I also don't know what is basing on. Hey, you must vote the others. I need the vote, brother. I need the vote. You vote for me and those idiots are here. All our team. You know our team, right? You know, right? You got the list. Vote for our team. You don't vote for our team. What happened?
Okay, after voting, can you please leave the meeting as instructed by the police? Yeah, sure.
to be the next MC member. Saipe, Tan Moon Hee, Muhammad Hairul, Chong Si Fat, Tamil RC, Stephen Yap, Lloyd Chi Lung, and Jonathan Lee. Congratulations. Who was the proposed to close the meeting? Okay.
I'm Tamil RC from B8 12-15, propose to close the meeting.
Seconded by?
I'm Hairul from Tower 7, B725. Second to close the meeting. Thank you.
Can the elected office bearers stay here? We are going to have our first meeting.
Okay.
Elect office bearers.
Elect office
We have to do it now.
Immediately. Can, no problem.
Right. Can you please, those who are elected, please stay. All here?
All here.
Just Stephen not here.
Only one person still.
The